Today we are sponsored by socks. They're like shoes that you put inside your shoes. They're clothes for your toes. Socks. Today we're also sponsored by stones. You can use one stone to kill two birds, or you can savor the bird-killing journey one stone at a time. Live in the moment. Stones. And finally, we are sponsored by Unfinished Business. Are you a ghost that won't cross over because you have unfinished business? And that unfinished business is selling an NFT you bought for way too much money in 2022? Keep at it. Business is cyclical. Don't cross over to the other side. Not yet. Someone is going to want that ape. Unfinished business. And now, on to our show. So today we are finding Waldo in an anvil factory. A series of machines clanks and hums. Hot molten metal is being poured into molds and then dunked into a bath of water or some solvent. Steam pervades every inch of this factory. Workers are scattered around, donning hard hats, coveralls, scars and burn marks. On the surface, it's exactly what you'd expect. Grizzled men sweating through a day of work. Below the surface, though, they swim in rich interior thoughts as they push and transform the molten metal. On the top here, there's Jimmy. Jimmy spent his college years discovering a love for comparative literature. At 22, he thought he was too interesting to work an office job, so he embarked on a journey to live the most life he could, to find his true passion. What he found was that he wasn't actually all that interesting, and all this manual labor made his back hurt. Maybe it was his old age now, but if his back was going to hurt, he wished it could have been from sitting at a desk 8 hours a day. And as for his passion, the thing he felt most passionate about was making enough money to order appetizers whenever he went out. A triple dipper with 2 orders of southwestern egg rolls and 1 order of mozzarella sticks. In the middle right is Lester. Lester didn't feel like he belonged in an anvil factory. He didn't feel like he belonged anywhere. He was a musician whose once delicate fingers played the viola in the State Symphony Orchestra. Until one day he snapped. Tired of correcting friends and relatives, they would always refer to his violin. But no, he played the viola. The viola. The viola. The word lost all meaning. But now, his relatives know what he does. He hits anvils, and he has 8 children he does not speak to. Oh, and there's Grant. Not much going on there. Grant loves anvils. Always has. All day long, he sings a song in his head called I Love Anvils. The lyrics go, I love anvils. Anvils are great. I love anvils. Unfortunately, he's very bad at his job. Over on the left side of the page is Frank. Frank had been at this job for 10 years now. He was a former firefighter and loved it, but he never talks about it. It hurts too much. As he pours molten metal, the bright orange glow gives him flashbacks to the time he was in a blazing townhouse, heading up to the 3rd floor to save a Pomeranian. As he trudged up the stairs, a full methane fart he had been holding managed to burst out, causing the whole building to explode, along with the dog. Lucky for Frank, the explosion blew him out of the building. The next day, he placed his firefighter badge on his chief's desk along with his gun. His chief nodded and said, "Frank, why did you have a gun? Were you shooting bullets at the fire?" Now these were just the floor workers, but there's a metal set of stairs leading to the office life above. In one room, a man is interviewing to be a marketing partnerships coordinator. The interviewer runs through standard procedural questions. Are you legally authorized to work in this country? Yes. Will you require any visa sponsorship? No. Some candidates have expressed concerns that our anvils are sometimes used in attempts to kill roadrunners. Do you have any concerns about this? No, he says. This is not concerning to me. In fact, I worked at a paint factory early in my career, and that paint was often used to paint fake tunnels on the side of mountains, to trick roadrunners into running into those walls. As far as I'm concerned, we sell a product. It is up to the people how they want to use that product. Painted tunnels on the side of mountains don't kill roadrunners. Coyotes kill roadrunners. After he leaves, another candidate enters for their interview. In it, they will express that not only does it not concern them that the anvils are being used on roadrunners, but that's the whole reason they're joining. When someone offers you a seat on a rocket ship, you don't ask what seat, because that rocket ship is going where you need to go, a planet where all the roadrunners are dead. Down the hall is the R&D department. There is a number of prototypes on display. An anvil made specifically for women, called the Womanvil. An anvil that screams when you hit it. An anvil that is AI powered. And there, on the right-hand side, is Waldo.